10 Meghan Markle Shadiest Moments to King Charles. Starting off with number 10, unconscious bias. Meghan Markle wrote to King Charles about unconscious bias in the royal family after her bombshell Oprah interview. The Duchess of Sussex's letter purportedly named the singular blame for hypothesizing about her unborn child Archie's skin tone, however, proceeded to guarantee the individual was not racist. Meghan said the remark over Archie's skin was not made with malevolence. However, according to a source who spoke with the Daily Telegraph, the Duchess will not be attending the May 6 coronation because she received an unfavorable response from the king. It is thought to have been sent in response to one from the king, who was the only high-ranking member of the family to get in touch with the Duchess after Oprah Winfrey interviewed Meghan and Harry in March 2021. Instead, Harry will be going to the May 6 celebration by himself, while Meghan looks after Prince Archie and Princess Elizabeth in Cali for Archie's 4th birthday. Even though the exchange was cordial, a royal insider said it had not eased the tension between the two sides. Relations kept on souring after the Sussexes gazed in a 6-section Netflix docuseries and the distribution of Harry's memoir, Spare. It is said that Charles, who was Prince of Wales at the time, is dissatisfied with the fact that Meghan and Harry felt the need to make such damaging allegations public. In the past, Prince Harry has spoken about unconscious bias, and in order to promote his memoir, he spoke with Tom Bradby. The moderator said, "In the Oprah interview, you blamed your relatives of bigotry." Harry answered by saying, "No, I didn't," adding, "The English press said that." Harry responded after Bradby stated that the Duchess claimed that troubling comments were made about Archie's skin color. Concern was expressed regarding his skin color. When asked if he thought that was racist, the Duke replied, "Not having been a member of that family, I wouldn't." On to number 9, protocols. Speaking of these stupid protocols, she breaks all the time apparently. According to the royal protocol, members of the royal family whose origin or status is lower are supposed to stay behind. Meghan has been ahead of Harry many times during public events, and also, even though this thing is not a big violation of the protocol, members of the family don't do that. Etiquette expert William Hanson pointed out that this is not a protocol breach and said, "Usually if you are a member of the royal family or a dignitary, you have a member of staff to open and close a car door for you," but her old habits show how shy Markle still is. Number 8, Shady Side. There have been a few things behind the scenes that may have made us raise our eyebrows. Whether much of these dished details pertaining to the Duchess are true, fabricated, or sensationalized, there's no denying that these shady stories certainly get people talking. In 2017, the Daily Mail pushed the limits of its Markle story quota by conducting some manner of a genealogical investigation into the alleged shared ancestry of Harry and his wife. They purportedly discovered that the two are cousins dating back to the 15th century. The connection is said to be on Markle's father's side, but is 15 generations back, so there's no need to worry about family dinners getting more awkward over the holidays. Not that it would have been the first time that someone in the royal family had married a suitor with the same genes, distant or otherwise, which has happened quite a bit within the royal family tree. Still, there's plenty of digging to be done in the present concerning the shady side of Meghan. On to number 7, Pics and Palace. Harry and Meghan seem to have broken royal protocol when they brought a photographer into Buckingham Palace without the Queen's permission while she was still alive. As most know, the Buckingham Palace is a big deal with strict rules that are to be followed. So naturally, seeing a picture of the couple holding hands while walking toward a door within the monarch's residence caused a stir. There is strictly no photography or filming allowed inside staterooms at the palace, and any filming or photography within the palace for commercial purposes requires permission, which was not given. Yikes, that's some drama. Harry and Meghan have reportedly also signed deals with Netflix worth over $100 million, which is causing lots of backlash. Number 6, criticism. There was a lot of criticism directed at the show Harry and Meghan when it premiered. Naturally, Palace insiders were seething with rage in response to the Netflix documentary series allegations. Trolls on the internet also attacked the trailer, calling the series hypocritical. Megyn Kelly discussed her perspective on the bullying allegations in an interview with Paul Murray of Sky News Australia, and talked about how the allegations came about because Meghan in her own words, has been abandoned by her friends and family, and her wedding was filled with celebrities and no one who actually knew or loved her. Damn, Meghan hating on Meghan? Sight to see, guys. On to number 5, political. Protocol says no politics. Weird, considering your voices are heard the most. Does this actually mean we just want to be popular and look important, but avoid giving our input on major issues? Because that's what I hear. William is doing bits and making a difference even from his political views, but when Meghan does it, the media goes crazy. Sounds fair. On the royal couple's website, Archewell, a picture is posted with Meghan Markle showing off her voting sticker to urge Americans to vote on midterm election day, November 2022. The royal family members are supposed to be neutral in elections, so this may be kind of shady on Meghan's part, but to be fair, she wasn't technically born in the UK and really a member of the royal family since she's not really living there and is not a working member. But then again, people are gonna do anything to hate on Meghan. Am I right? Number 4, anti-Royal Meg. Experts warn Prince Harry's newly formed and deeply damaging anti-royal beliefs are being peddled by Meghan Markle. Royal author Tom Bauer made this claim while speaking to Megyn Kelly. He started by branding the American very clever and added, "Don't think for a moment that she's not convincing quite a lot of people that somehow she was thrown to the wolves." And according to him, it's completely untrue. During the course of this interview, Mr. Bauer also questioned the they in Meghan Markle's claims about being fed to the wolves and asked, who is they? Who actually threw them to the wolves? And at that point in the chat, Miss Kelly chimed in and claimed that she thinks they've already telegraphed they is the royal family. In the first 3 episodes, Harry comes out and says there's the leaking of stories, meaning by the palace, and also the planning of stories. And he's absolutely getting ready to say that the palace, staffers, courtiers, whatever, were planning negative stories on him and her. That's what I think Meghan means clearly by they threw me to the wolves or they fed me to the wolves. If we look objectively at the couple since breaking away from the royal family, who has gotten the better end of the deal? Meghan Markle is living in LA, pitching Hollywood decision makers, voicing Disney Plus documentaries, and positioning herself as a woke cultural voice. Prince Harry has given his family the cold shoulder, severing ties with his family, and has reportedly been depressed and feeling down. The high point might have been when he was filmed reading Thomas the Tank Engine. It doesn't take a genius to figure out who's benefiting. The final straw was watching Harry throw his grandmother and all she's accomplished for the Commonwealth under the bus just to provide Meghan with yet another cause to pursue. As if that wasn't bad enough, he made a complete fool of himself by showing his lack of knowledge on the matter. Number 3, wedding drama. Meghan fought with Kate while planning her wedding. It sounds crazy, but things like that can snowball if you let them, and monarchical clans aren't exactly known for letting bygones be bygones. However, a new theory claims that Meghan's clash with the royals may have begun with something even more petty. Royal biographer Lady Colin Campbell has a new release entitled Meghan and Harry: The Real Story. In the book, Campbell claims that on Meghan's wedding day, everything was hunky-dory between the bride and her new in-laws. And a few days later, however, Meghan committed some sort of colossal faux pas at a party celebrating Prince Charles's humanitarian work. "I knew the tremendous amount of hope the royal family invested in Meghan being a success," Campbell told the Daily Star in a new interview promoting her book. "Hundreds of millions of people of color were rooting for Meghan. I was rooting for Meghan." According to Campbell, the party appeared to be going smoothly until Meghan somehow astonished a guest with impeccable palace connections. And what exactly did the Duchess say or do? Well, sadly, Lady Colin is keeping quiet for now. I can't repeat it exactly, it's in the book, but what I can say is something happened at the very first garden party at Buckingham Palace. The tea just keeps getting hotter. On to number 2, she likes her fans. So shady, guys. The royals commonly keep their distance when arriving and departing events, but Meghan often hugs fans, holds conversations, and even signs autograph books. However, she does not sign her name as it is a precaution to make sure nobody copies and forges royalties' names. And finally, number 1, baby shower. Baby showers are not standard in Britain, but Meghan planned one in the US before the birth of Archie. Some of the celebrities in attendance were Amal Clooney, Abigail Spencer, Gayle King, and possibly, but it's never been confirmed, Serena Williams and Priyanka Chopra. That is all for today. Let me know what you think about these shady moments when Meghan just shaded the royals and in particular King Charles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this royal content and more news on your favorite celebrities. But I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.